On a cold winter night, a young man was walking slowly through the narrow streets of his village. His heart was heavy. The weight of failures in his career and the constant criticism from his family hurt him deeply, leaving him feeling empty and lost from the inside. The village was asleep, wrapped in the silence of the night, but the young man couldn't rest. He wandered aimlessly, seeking comfort in the cold night. As he approached the edge of the village, he noticed a flickering light ahead. Intrigued, he followed the light and found an old man sitting outside a small hut. The man was weak, with deep wrinkles visible on his face, but his eyes sparkled with warmth. Beside him lay a lantern, casting a gentle glow in the darkness. The old man asked kindly, "What brings you here, son?" The young man hesitated for a moment, but then, overwhelmed by the weight of his feelings, he couldn't stop himself from pouring his heart out, each word heavy with pain and longing. He spoke of his shattered dreams, his failures, and how he felt like a burden to everyone. The old man listened silently, his gaze never leaving the young man's face. When the young man finished, the man smiled and said, "Come inside. Let me show you something." He led the young man to a small room inside his hut, where dozens of lanterns hung from the ceiling. Each one glowed with a different intensity. The old man explained, "Every lantern represents a person's life. Some are shining brightly, some are flickering, and some are on the verge of extinguishing. But each lantern, no matter how dim, has its purpose." The old man handed the young man a dimly lit lantern and said, "This is yours. It may not be the brightest, but it still shines. And as long as it glows, you have a chance to make it brighter." The young man stared at the lantern, its faint light reflecting his own fading hope. He asked in his trembling voice, "But how do I make it brighter?" The old man smiled. "By sharing your light with others. Help someone in need. Bring a smile to their face, and you'll see how your own lantern begins to glow." The young man spent the rest of the night talking with the old man. As the morning arrived, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He decided to help his village in any way he could. He started teaching underprivileged children, helping farmers with their accounts, and assisting elders in their daily chores. As days turned into months, the young man noticed something remarkable. His lantern, which was once dim, now burned with a radiant glow. The old man's lesson had changed his life forever. Years later, the young man returned to the hut, hoping to thank the old man. But by that time, the old man was gone. All that remained was the old man's lantern, now glowing brighter than ever. The moral of this story is this: even in your darkest moments, you have the power to brighten someone else's life. And in doing so, you'll find your own light shining brighter than you ever imagined. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who might enjoy it too, and subscribe to our channel for more such heartwarming stories. Your support helps us share more stories that bring hope and positivity.